Happy day and welcome to the Susan and Soulless Homestead. Please like, subscribe, share, follow, all that fun stuff. You never know what you're going to find. There's a lot to see, a lot to laugh, perhaps even learn. All right, everybody. So we have all this drone, UAP, UFO saga going over our skies. And we seem to be located in a hot spot here in Manorvile, New York. If you look on a map, you can see we're right in the center of many woods, natural preserves. Nikola Tesla had one of his towers for electricity and energy ley lines that run through New York. We have a supposed retired Northrop Grumman military base with thousands of acres of woods right by us. South of us, we have a National Guard base, and we're seeing many things come out of the southern waters and go northernly in a lot of 2 or 3 grid formations, and they're following and dive bombing 3 to 5% of this real light orb phenomena we're seeing in our skies. We also see like these organic things go through the trees, the balls of light. There's one. And rise up. There's a common aircraft that we try to put in this video in all different facets. It can hover. It can shoot off like a jet. It could sound like a helicopter. I don't know. And another thing I don't understand about it, as it's chasing these UAPs and UFOs, its whole thing is illuminated. Like if you go and look at an aircraft and do the same thing, you'll see the lights on the aircraft, but you'll only see the FAA approved lights in the flashing lights. These have huge spotlights, and they're above it, in front of it, below it, and I believe those are some sort of advanced military government planes that are following the 3 to 5%, and they're scanning the skies in grid patterns. There you go. Some of them are shooting up out of the water or the south somewhere, and a lot are shooting up and out of the supposed retired Northrop Grumman base. Look at that. And I don't know. I've zoomed in on many other aircrafts in the sky, and they don't glow like that, and they don't shoot infrared. And if you're looking just with your naked eye on most of this stuff, you won't see it because it's all in the infrared spectrum or some sort of heat spectrum that the 4K cameras can pick up. Now look at this. This is the south side. We see multiple things from the water shoot up out of the water and go back down into that same spot. So it's like we're right in the center. And I'm going to show some other things from, I think it's called Radar Tracker 24 or whatever we subscribe to. We've tried to match a lot of these aircrafts up with the radar that we have 365 days of search, and they're not on there. They're not showing up. Even when some of these military helicopters, they're not showing up, and they're directly over a house. You see the raw footage. So one of the things I hope to promote is an open mind and a speculation. No matter what your experience, do not become bewildered. Do not lose your composure. Keep a skeptical mind. What are you seeing? What are you aware of? And provide raw data. I'm not going to knock anybody, government, law enforcement, and be careful. I don't want to put anything in jeopardy by no one should be recording over bases or where they shouldn't be, nor running drones up where it could be dangerous to personnel that are here to save us and keep us safe. That in mind, an excuse of, wait, FAA is going to shut down airports. It's not ours. It's possibly other things. Now, oh yes, they are ours and it's FAA approved and they're up there for research and other reasons. Well, I say their other reasons is that they're following to 1 to 3% of the real phenomena. I don't know what it is, called light beings, interdimensional beings, us from the future, travelers from another planet, but they are rising up and monitoring us. They're sitting in the skies they may even be there all the time, and only when the infrared comes on you can see them. And that's what all these drones are following and dive bombing. Please look at all our videos. Look at the UAP playlist below. And I'm asking the citizens of Earth, people, we're a small homestead. You can see we're into flowers and cats and fish and all things green. But this is part of our homestead. This is above our skies. I personally have a lifelong experience with this light phenomena in the skies. Can someone else, as citizens of Earth, point one of your cameras at the sky? Get a 4K camera. Put 2 or 3 of them, one east, west, north, and south, like we did here, and start recording what you see. Go through the footage when you're sitting and sipping your coffee or tea in the morning. You may be amazed at what you see, and we can share the raw data. Our experiences, what we see, feel, smell while this goes on. Use tracking data to see if it was aircrafts and where they came from, where they went to. I don't know. If every 1,000 house did this in America or in the world, and we had a database to compare it all, and with an open mind, get away from the jokes, move on. This is some sort of phenomena, whatever it is. And we, as citizens of Earth, should be involved with this. I understand there's loyalties to organizations, governments, and I fully understand that for a working civil society. But on the same note, we're all citizens of Earth in a universe that's much bigger. So if we're not getting the right answers from our leaders, everyone, look at yourself safely. Do your own investigations. Let's compare it. People that are in aviation and know more about this can share more. I've learned so much and already debunked the majority of it as man-made, or they're from other people's comments saying, get the radar tracker, or maybe it's a military helicopter, or do you have airports near you? Maybe it's a medical helicopter. And this is 95 to 97% of it, but not all of it. And that other part of it may be, I don't know, one of the most important things in human history. And from what I see, they're being dive bomb chased, and I have a few theories on that I would like everyone to consider. That, say if these are esteemed scientists from an advanced civilization that it took 100 years to get here, and they're just here for research, and we are dive bombing them, shooting them down, dissecting them, and then once the word get back to its civilization, oh my God, they killed Ralph, our favorite scientist, our Stephen Hawkins, and dissected him. That is really troubling. And what would they come back in full force with advanced technology to do this? Now, on the same note, they're not coming down and really discussing things with us yet, but of late, they sure do seem to be wanting to be seen. And there is surely satellite, high-definition footage, everything that could answer these questions. And speculations, who knows? I hear the rumor they're us from the future coming back. I don't know why they would, but perhaps interdimensional beings opening up. There's been a lot of other footage on other people's sites that it does seem like portals or light beings, and we have a few of them. I have other footage coming that we even have one of those like bluish steel balls that comes, looks like it's like 6 feet, 10 feet wide, and goes in and out of the clouds and comes out. Now, here's another thing I'd like to bring up while the video's going. See those little floaters in the video? I don't know what they are. Those, I think they're just dust or camera. Maybe they're energy. Other people do. You could see in a few of other videos, there's a more of organic light that follows through. And now here's a good example of 2 military helicopters. You see them off in the distance? They look like a bright light. So I want us all to keep an open mind of speculation when we're looking at all this footage. And share it. Please, let us know. Oh, there's another one. Did you see it glitch up? Something started glowing over the light orb in the clouds. And often, the footage that we try to download, the camera, as these things fly over the house, the cameras will glitch, things will smear. 30, 40 minutes, 10 minutes will just disappear out of the camera system. I don't know, that's a whole nother rabbit hole to go on. Or maybe propulsion is EMF. Hey, everybody have a great day. Please leave something in the comments, and please keep your eyes in the sky. We could figure this out together.